It's been months since the announcement, but the reality is finally sinking in. Lewis Hamilton, the 7-time world champion, will race for Ferrari in 2025. The most talked about transfer in Formula 1 history is no longer a rumour, it's a full-blown reality. But what does this dream partnership mean for Ferrari, for Lewis, and for the sport as a whole? In today's video, we'll break down how Hamilton's move could transform the grid, the financial stakes for Ferrari, and the drama we're about to witness when the season kicks off in just a few short weeks. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to the Payout Lap, your go-to channel for stories, dollars, and drama behind Formula 1. Let's get into it. For years, it felt like a fantasy, a move whispered about but never taken seriously. And yet, here we are. Ferrari finally has the one thing they feel they've been missing for over a decade: a proven, championship-winning driver with the ability to lead the team and turn them into winners. Ferrari hasn't seen championship glory since 2008, and while Charles Leclerc has shown flashes of brilliance, they've been missing that one catalyst to push them to the top. Hamilton brings exactly that. His experience with Mercedes, turning them from a competitive team into an unstoppable force, makes him uniquely qualified to guide Ferrari back to the summit of Formula 1. And for Hamilton, this isn't more than just racing, it's legacy. He's already tied with Michael Schumacher's record of 7 titles, but winning with Ferrari would elevate him to legendary status. Just take a second to imagine Hamilton standing on the podium at Monza in Ferrari red. That is the stuff of F1 folklore. Now, the reason we're all here. Let's talk money. Because Lewis Hamilton joining Ferrari isn't just a sporting decision, it's a financial masterstroke with some elements of risk. Since the announcement, Ferrari has been riding a wave of renewed interest from sponsors. Brands that previously stayed on the sidelines are now eager to align themselves with this powerhouse duo. Analysts estimate that Ferrari's annual sponsorship revenue could increase by, wait for it, $100 million, with companies seeing Hamilton-Ferrari partnership as the ultimate marketing opportunity. And then there's merchandise. Ferrari already sells more team gear than any other team on the grid. But now, with Hamilton's name and number plastered on the iconic red shirts and caps, sales are expected to hit record highs. Industry experts predict Ferrari could generate over $150 million in merchandise sales this season alone. Grand Prix events, especially in Ferrari's heartland like Monza, are expected to sell out faster than ever. The added hype means higher demand, premium pricing, and a bigger payday for everyone involved. Lewis isn't just a driver. He's a global brand, and Ferrari is cashing in big time. But it would be foolish to pretend this is all smooth sailing. There's a lot of pressure on Ferrari to deliver a competitive car for Lewis Hamilton, and their track record over the past decade has been, well, let's call it inconsistent. Ferrari has the resources, the talent, and now the driver, but can they translate that into a car capable of taking on Red Bull, Mercedes, McLaren? That's the billion-dollar question. And then there's the team dynamic. Charles Leclerc has been Ferrari's golden boy for years, and now he has to share the garage with one of the most successful drivers in Formula 1 history. For sure, the team insists they're treating both drivers equally, but we've seen how that plays out before. Remember Hamilton and Rosberg at Mercedes? This could either push them both to new heights or lead to fireworks behind closed doors. For Hamilton, the biggest challenge might just be adapting to Ferrari's unique culture. It's no secret that Ferrari operates differently than the other teams. With immense pressure from the fans, media, and even the Italian government, Hamilton's calm and focused approach will be put to the test. Hamilton's move doesn't just impact Ferrari, it sends shockwaves across the entire grid. At Mercedes, George Russell is stepping up as the team leader, joined by rising star Kimi Antonelli. While Russell has the talent, filling Hamilton's shoes is no small task. Mercedes has shared dominance with Red Bull in the turbo hybrid era, but this could test their ability to fight at the top. Meanwhile, Red Bull remains the team to beat. Max Verstappen, paired with Liam Lawson, will be looking to defend their titles. But with Ferrari's renewed lineup and Mercedes eager to prove themselves, Red Bull's reign might not be as secure as it once seemed. Even with the progress of McLaren and Adrian Newey's move to Aston Martin, a resurgent Ferrari could push them further down the pecking order, making every upgrade and strategy call even more critical. The stakes really have never been higher. This isn't just a big move for Ferrari or Hamilton. It's pivotal for the whole of Formula 1. With F1's popularity booming globally, particularly in the US, the Hamilton-Ferrari story is a marketing dream. The Netflix Drive to Survive cameras will be all over this, and the additional media coverage will only bring more fans to the sport. Sponsorship interest across the board is expected to grow. Brands want to be associated with the drama, the rivalry, and the spectacle. This move is lifting not just Ferrari, but the entire sport. And for fans, it's everything we could possibly ask for. A revitalised Ferrari, a legendary driver chasing history, and a grid more competitive than ever. This is shaping up to be one of the most exciting seasons in recent memory. Let's not forget the biggest rivalry in this whole equation, Red Bull Racing. Red Bull, led by Max Verstappen, has dominated Formula 1 in recent years, setting the bar impossibly high for teams like Ferrari. With Verstappen now partnered by Liam Lawson, Red Bull is laser focused on maintaining their dominance and regaining the Constructors' Championship. But Hamilton joining Ferrari changes the calculus. Suddenly, Red Bull face a resurgent Ferrari team capable of challenging their supremacy, as well as McLaren. The dynamic between Verstappen and Hamilton is already legendary, and the 2025 season could reignite their on-track battles. Who's hoping for a repeat of 2021? For fans, this is exactly the kind of rivalry that makes F1 electric. For Red Bull, it's a wake-up call, because even the smallest slip-up could see Hamilton and Ferrari close the gap. As we approach the 2025 season, there is a bit of a changing of the guard in Formula 1, with Carlos Sainz moving away from Ferrari to join Williams, Valtteri Bottas moving back into a reserve driver role, Fernando Alonso looking to end his career with Aston Martin. Lewis Hamilton may see this as a bit of a twilight for his career. It's a fantastic opportunity for him to cement his legacy with one of the biggest teams in Formula 1, and arguably one of the biggest brands in the world. Lewis has never hidden his ambition to race for Ferrari, in Ferrari red, in front of those adoring fans, and he's finally got his wish. After a slow end to his Mercedes career, you know he will be super motivated to bring success to that Hamilton-Ferrari partnership, and likely looking to end his career in as much a blaze of glory as he started it all those years ago. So, as we all step into 2025, looking ahead to this fantastic season, one thing is clear. This is a moment we'll be talking about for years to come. Lewis Hamilton in Ferrari red isn't just a story, it's a chapter of history in Formula 1. Can Hamilton and Ferrari deliver on their promises? Will Red Bull and Verstappen rise to the challenge? Or will Mercedes reclaim their position at the top of the leaderboard? The stage is set for one of the most thrilling seasons in Formula 1. Let us know what you think down in the comments, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the Payout app. Thanks for watching, Happy New Year, and we'll see you on the grid for 2025.